Jets fans, chaos is back in New York. Rumors of exploding exchanges, important players in the crosshairs, and a possible total reconstruction coming around. Are we seeing the end of an era before it even begins? Today, you will understand everything that is happening behind the scenes of the Jets, the names under discussion, the decisions Aaron Glenn needs to make, and what this means for the future of the team. And if you are in love with the Jets, leave the like, subscribe here on the channel, and comment, keep or start over. I want to know which side you are on in this story. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this off-season by hitting that subscribe button now. Welcome to the Jetstream News channel, your New York Jets news channel. Here you will find fresh news, and to follow everything, don't forget to subscribe. Today, only 20.2% are subscribed to our channel. Help us by sharing, so that the news reaches many more people. Let's go to today's news. The New York Jets reached this point in the 2025 season at a critical point. The team, which started the year dreaming of a turnaround under Aaron Glenn, still struggles to find offensive consistency and maintain its dominant defense. But now the conversation in New York is no longer about victories. It's about who will stay and who may be leaving. With the deadline for NFL exchanges approaching, scheduled for November 4th, the Jets board has received several calls from other franchises, probing the value of key players. General Manager Darren Mougey confirmed that no conversation is ruled out, which lit the red alert among fans. Breece Hall, the most spoken name. The main name in the speculations is the running back Breece Hall. At 24, Hall remains one of the team's greatest offensive weapons, but his contract is coming to an end. And, according to sources close to the team, the interest in him is very high, especially from teams that seek to reinforce the ground game for the playoffs. The Jets face a dilemma: renew with Hall for a high value or trade him now, while he still has a market and can yield good draft choices. Quincy Williams, leadership in check. Another name that appeared in the conversations is linebacker Quincy Williams, an important piece of the defense, but with a contract that ends soon. With his solid performance, he could be an impact reinforcement for teams looking for defensive leadership, and the Jets can try to capitalize on this before losing it for free. Jermaine Johnson II, the coveted young man. There are also rumors around Jermaine Johnson II, the edge rusher that has shown evolution, but who has aroused interest from several franchises. Some teams see Johnson as a rising talent that could flourish in another defensive system. Sources within the Jets front office say there is an internal division. On the one hand, there are those who believe that the team can still recover this season, especially after the dramatic victory over the Bengals. On the other hand, there are executives who defend a new beginning now, betting on the 2026 draft to rebuild based on a quarterback and new young pieces. Head coach Aaron Glenn was asked about the subject and replied, "When someone calls, you listen. But words don't win games, actions win." A diplomatic answer. But that makes it clear, nothing is off the table. On social networks, the Jets fans are divided. Part of the fandom believes that changing players now would be like giving up the season. Others say it's time to think about the future and stop repeating the same mistakes. One of the most liked comments on X, formerly Twitter, said, "If it's to start over, let it be right. No more patches, we want a champion team, not a cast of promises." And that sums up the feeling in New York well. Optimistic scenario. The Jets keep the core, bet on Justin Fields, and try to save the season with a late sprint. Transition scenario. The team exchanges one or two pieces, such as Hall or Quincy, to free up space and reinforce needy areas. Radical scenario. A total reconstruction, where even stars can be traded in exchange for high choices in the draft. Which of these paths do you think the franchise will follow, Jets fan? Comment down there, 1, 2, or 3, and explain why. The Jets are at a crossroads. Each decision can now define the future of the next 3 years of the franchise. If they change important names, the team assumes it's time to rebuild. But if they resist the proposals, it means that they still believe that 2025 may be the turning point. What do you think Aaron Glenn and Darren Mougey should do? Keep the current cast and try one last sprint, or clean the house and start from scratch? Leave your comment, share this video with other fans, and subscribe to Jetstream News, the channel where you follow everything about the New York Jets, with information, analysis, and green and white passion. See you in the next video. And as always, go for it, Jets. Thanks for watching.